Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath intuitive card reader and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of the 17th through to the 23rd of September 2017. This is a general reading for those of you new to the tarot community on YouTube. General readings are free. They may or may not resonate with you. You may get a little bit, you may get a lot, you may get nothing at all. This is for sun sign Scorpio. Please check out your moon sign and your rising signs on my other videos as well. Sometimes they'll resonate more with you than your sun sign will, and sometimes they fit together quite nicely. They fill in the missing parts if you take in all three to give you a clearer, better picture. For Scorpio. You know, my brain is more than willing and active. It's late. My eyes give out. It makes me crazy. Because I could go all night long, except my eyes won't let me. So be my last reading for tonight. What are we? 1:17 a.m. It's the best time to read, though. The energies are cleared from the day, the busyness of the day, you know. The noise level's gone. It's calm, it's quiet. It's the best time to read. Just the best. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Whoop. If it's meant to come up, it will. And if it does, I'll let you know. Scorpio. What is Scorpio up to? Oh, we're getting them. I must be getting the GBs here or something. I can't even deal or shuffle. Come on. Sorry. Give them one more run. There we go. These are your cards, Scorpio. Very first card. That feels better. Getting the glasses on. Oh, I like this card. Look what you guys got. First card up. Beautiful. King of Wands. Practicality. And that was the chariot. Sorry about that and its movement. And the King of Wands. And he's all about practicality. Remaining practical. Oh my gosh. Ah, Scorpio. Happily ever after. Yay. Yay. Great card. Got the foghorn going off here tonight in Chance Harbor. Beautiful day. The weather's been incredibly beautiful. And tonight the fog rolled in and I can't see any lights across the cove or out there. It's just a wall of black. But we have the chariot. The chariot always represents movement. This card also represents Cancer as well. When this card shows up, for those of you that have been sitting on any ideas and waiting for the ideal time to implement something, to let something move forward, move away, implement, begin, everything's forward movement with this card. So anybody that's been sitting on any ideas and waiting and biding your time, now's the time. Serious progress can be made. Travel and moves are also favored with this card. And for some, it's connected to work. Somebody may be doing a little bit of traveling connected to work, introducing a new product, introducing a new idea, starting a new job connected to as such as in transferring from one place to another, moving in that respect. All aspects of life are about to move forward for you. Balance is needed, so treat people with care. This is a card of energy rather than sensitivity. It's never a sensitive card. And it also comes, so says tarot, beware of ego. When you get overexcited, Scorpio, and you get tunnel vision into something, you may inadvertently become a little insensitive to people around you, but inadvertently, you're not doing it consciously. It's just you're so in the zone and so focused that there's only room for you and the subject matter, whatever holds your focus. And we tend to forget about the people around us, and there's still life and heartbeats going on around us, but we're only concerned with this. So we have to be aware of that. As long as your ego doesn't get in the way, there shouldn't be too many stumbling blocks for you. A balance is needed. This card also reveals good timing. Now's the time, as I just told you, and being aware of your ego as well. And you will need to be aware of it if you want to keep your show on the road and keep smooth sailing and straight ahead. You need to do that. Somebody may be in the market to buy a brand new automobile as well of some kind. The advice of this card is time to get active and move forward with your plans. Watch your ego when needed. Enjoy this time of power. Enjoy this time of motivation. If you didn't have reason to before, you will now. And reason to what? To move forward. Reason to move forward. Reason to implement. Reason to grab your idea and make it real. It's not just an idea anymore, but it becomes something very real to you. Your keywords are journeys and determination. A lot of willpower comes into play. Forward movement, progress, guidance, and protection. All right, so just be very protective of those around you as well, and protective of your own ego as well. That's a loaded card. There's a lot that goes with that. It means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but it's the beginning of moving forward. It never moves backwards with this card. This is the beginning of your week. This is on your Sunday, on the 17th, and somebody's moving up to the next level as well, moving forward into the next level. Something that they have, this could be a business. I feel it's business. For somebody, there's some growth going on, but it's taking it to the next level, whatever that is. And it's almost like you've been on a springboard, and the tension's been there, and you've just been waiting to be given the release, so you'll shoot forward kind of a thing. That's what's going on. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and you really, really waited, in a way, in a long time. Waited a bit too long. That's what I'm trying to get out. You waited maybe too long. Not that it's detrimental to you now, but you waited so long that when you finally, the spring has been set, boom, you move forward. It's going to be with great speed. But in the bigger picture, what I'm hearing is it is a good thing that you did hold back as long as you did. And the bigger picture turns out to be a good thing for you. So in the second card in the middle of your week, the King of Wands, all about practicality. We must remember, no matter how fast we're traveling and implementing things, that we must remain practical as well and keep our feet planted firmly on the ground. This is a man of action and represents an action and the energy of action. Again, the forward movement, these are connected through. Self-motivation comes to the forefront as well. This is an inspiring, dynamic leader as well. Very open-minded, easy to read. His feelings always show. Excuse me, he's connected to many people with backgrounds that are very, very different from his own. Sometimes, Scorpio, this comes up as the U card as well. So you may identify with this. A wide range of people in your life from very many different backgrounds that you're dealing with through your business mostly, is what I'm hearing for somebody out there. Any problems that you run into at this time as well, a big part of this card is all about practicality. So if you run into any problems of any kind, the card is suggesting that you find practical solutions to any practical problems. Don't go way off in left field somewhere, thinking that you need to climb this what's the word I'm looking for? Hypothetical. That you see this hypothetical mountain because you run into this, you've stumbled into a problem, and you see this huge hypothetical mountain in front of you, and you're just going, all right, I'm up to it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to climb it. I don't care. Nothing's going to stop me. You've zoned in on that. You've been moving too fast. You need to slow down now and get a wider view. There's only a tiny little molehill off to the right that'll get you there just as quick. But you're so zoned in, and it's just your preconceived notions. And you're thinking is, this is going to be another holdup. This is going to slow me down. This is going to be a hard climb, and it's not at all. Because there's a molehill, you're just not saying it. There's an easier path. There's an easier way to do it. There's an easier way to get there. Don't be blinded. Don't be blinding yourself and putting up walls where none exist. There's no need of that. Let's take a deep breath and stand back and get a fresh look at what the situation is. Excuse me. Also, see to your network of friends and your professional contracts and contacts as well, and to ensure that they are going to continue to grow. We get caught up in our own lives, and we tend to forget some people around us, and it's not intentional at all, Scorpio. We just get so involved that we can't be everything to all people in all places at all times. It is impossible. I'm hearing throwing up your hands and saying to hell with everybody else. I'm just going to know where I'm at and where I need to be. That's okay for a little while. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't become, don't take your contacts in your life, your business life, your friendships, the relationships don't take it for granted, is what I'm hearing. It's coming forward for you, is not to take them for granted. Your advice on this card is explore your passions and look to unconventional people in new places. Absolutely, 100%. So you're always inspired. You can find an easier way to get around things a shorter way. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. Remain open. Build no walls around yourself. Don't lock yourself in somewhere just for your own benefit. I'm feeling a bit of a nervous tension there when it comes to your personal relationships, that maybe you've gone a little slack in that department. We all need to come up for air to breathe. We all need to take a break. We all need to stop and check ourselves all the time. That's the smartest part of a plan, is to stop every now and again and take a look around and make sure there's no mess left behind. Make sure that you've not stepped on any toes, and you've not offended anybody or slighted anybody. These are things. It's consideration. Consideration, no matter how fast you're moving in your life and how successful that you may be climbing that ladder of success, don't forget about what really matters in your life. Your last card, and this is a wonderful one, and you know, with these two cards, and they're fantastic, I am sensing a little rough spot or two, but that's to keep it real, baby. All right, you're going to keep it real. So if everything went smoothly, there'd be no lessons learned. We wouldn't gain any wisdom from it. These are going to be gifts, these little bumps that you hit in the road. Just be careful with other people and their feelings. They're just as delicate as you are. The last card is the happily ever after card, as most tarots refer to it. It is the Ten of Cups. It's all about completion. So you're going to reach your goals. Those of you that have waited and feel that maybe you're a little bit behind in the game, those of you that waited to come shooting out of the box, like I said earlier, it was a good thing. In the bigger picture, it's a good thing that you will reach your destination and you will reach completion. This is a fantastic card, especially, let's just shift gears a minute here, when it comes to romance and love and any bonds that you have with other people. They will deepen at this time. There will be security. There will be a feeling and an energy of almost infinity when it comes to some of you for your love relationships, reaching a new, deeper, um, a richer place within your relationships. Lifelong bonds are being formed. This is something very magical, but very real, and it's very special, and it's very beautiful. And, you know, it's almost like having all the answers and the mysteries of life all solved by hitting that. When you connect with another human being in that way, and you know, no matter what, they're always going to be there, and you're always going to be there. This is good. Some of you are going to experience this, not just in the romantic sense, but in other areas of your life when it comes to the people in your world as well. This is beautiful. Families are growing, not just growing, but they're thriving. The children are thriving. They're doing very, very well. They're very well adjusted, and they're very, very happy. Social ties are thriving as well. There's just this feeling of everything is moving the way it should. Are every moment of every day perfection? No, they're not. But this is real life. But overall, it couldn't be any better. You couldn't ask for any better. And you're going to feel feeling of self-satisfaction, that everything seems to be working out just beautifully for you. There'll be the clearing of any disagreements as well, any confusion between yourself and other people. And as I just said, disagreements as well. The air will be cleared as far as something like that goes. Some of you are going to, especially if there's children in the home. So says tarot, a very happy, happy home, and a very busy home as well. Prosperity and work, successes stamped, boom, in bright red and gold letters right across everything that you've got going on right now. And some things may seem, I'm hearing little tiny baby steps and little flickers of frustration because of that, but just be patient. Grab your patience, settle in with it. It will come. It will come in time. But divine timing is everything. So we tend to get frustrated with that sometimes. That's very normal. Some of you will be having children and planning on having children and talking about attaining your dream home and creating a family. Those are for those of you in that place in your life right now, and it's a really good feeling. I'm hearing agreement on both sides across the board and complete agreement with each other, and there's a really good feeling that I'm feeling from that, and that's meant for somebody that's watching this reading as well. The advice is you can feel blessed for the life that you have. This is time to celebrate in any way at all. You don't need to have a big swanky party. You can celebrate quietly in your own way. Go to your happy place, wherever that may be, and that could be a form of celebration and giving up thanks. Never forget to give up thanks. Ever. Never. And feel it. Feel the thanks and feel the gratitude. There's a lot of power in that. Your keywords are family and love. Weddings, for some. Home. Security. Children. And celebration is the big word here. This was a great reading, Scorpio. I don't know if I dare take my glasses off or not. These have a slight pink tinge to them, so they take the harshness off the screen when you've been looking at it for a while. And I've got eye conditions. I don't wear glasses, only for reading, and when I'm on the computer, so it takes the glare away. Everything is kind of like, oh. Anyways, I hope you liked the reading. I hope you got something from it and in a positive way. And I'm hearing you needed a heads up in this reading. Some of you got a heads up to double check yourself to make sure that all this fast movement going on, that you don't end up crashing and burning. Put it this way, or burning and crashing into somebody else along the way. So if you like this reading, you like something private, I do offer that service. It's found down below this video window in the show more section. You can grab my email that you see there, I use for everything, and just ship me off an email. I'll get you taken care of pretty quick. And also you can not only find Bea Fundy Fortunes here on YouTube, but in Facebook as well. Under Bea Fundy Fortunes, it's a closed private group of like-minded individuals like you and like me and like YouTube as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. You can leave anytime you like. Same with the group in Bea Fundy Fortunes. We don't lock you in and throw away the key. Just joking. You can also find Bea Fundy Fortunes Facebook, YouTube, Blogspot, Twitter, and Google as well. And I think that's about it for now. So, you know the drill, the regulars. If you're looking for me, you can find me right here in Bea Fundy Fortunes. And if you can't find me here, you'll find me walking down on the beach along the water's edge that hold the mightiest, highest tides of the whole world, the beautiful and bountiful Bea Fundy. And I'm always watching the tides slide in, and I'm watching the tides slide out. Therefore, if you're looking for me, you can always find me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, Scorpio. I hope your month is going along fine, and I hope you have a great week ahead. It's going to be a busy one, an exciting one, and a highly active one. Just don't step on any toes. All right, I hope to see you back next week. Bye-bye for now. Have a good night.